Is it time to buy or sell Cracker Barrel Old Country Store stock? In this video, we're diving deep into Cracker Barrel Old Country Store. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 17th of September, 2025. And now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 2nd of September 2025, our system has identified Cracker Barrel Old Country Store as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -4.76. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has faced a decline of -9.37%. This results in an average daily loss of -0.78% since it was categorized as a sell candidate. The stock is currently positioned within the lower range of a very wide and declining trend in the short term, which may typically represent an attractive buying opportunity. Should the lower trend floor, set at $48.05, be breached, it would initially signal a heightened rate of decline. Analyzing the current 3-month trend, we anticipate a potential decrease of 18% over this period, with possible returns ranging from a decline of 20.54% to an increase of 4.42%. Shifting our focus to the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 19.76%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance might range from a decrease of 2.11% to an increase of 78.15% over the next year. In practical terms, this would suggest a future price between $48.55 and $88.34. Our latest daily update for Cracker Barrel Old Country Store includes the headline, Red Day on Wednesday for Cracker Barrel Old Country Store. The stock price of Cracker Barrel Old Country Store decreased by 3.16% on the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 17th of September, 2025. It fell from $51.21 to $49.59. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated by 4.63%, with a low of $49.21 and a high of $51.49. Over the past 10 days, the price has declined in 7 instances, resulting in an overall decrease of 8.32% during that period. Although the trading volume increased by 1 million shares on the last day, it occurred amid falling prices, which may serve as an early warning. This slight rise in risk could persist over the next few days. In total, 2 million shares changed hands for approximately $122,950,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price recorded was $71.93, while the lowest was $33.85. Currently, the price sits 31.06% or $22.34 below the 52-week high and 73.19% or $135.41 below the all-time high reached on the 29th of November, 2018, when the price peaked at $185. Cracker Barrel has reported its results for the fiscal fourth quarter, revealing earnings per share of 74 cents, which falls short of the consensus estimate of 78 cents and is a decrease from 98 cents a year prior. However, revenue slightly exceeded expectations. Management indicated that they now anticipate a decline in guest traffic over the coming year and provided sales guidance that is below what Wall Street had hoped for. This comes after a summer rebranding effort that incurred significant costs for the company and faced public backlash. Following these revelations, shares experienced a sharp decline in after-hours trading as investors responded to the earnings miss and the lackluster outlook. In the short term, we can expect continued downward pressure and volatility. The missed earnings per share, the reduced traffic forecast, and the ongoing need to repair the brand's reputation are all negative factors that could impact the stock's multiple and possibly trigger further selling. Looking further ahead, the company's future largely depends on its execution. They have paused certain aspects of the rebranding initiative and are now refocusing on enhancing the guest experience. If these adjustments succeed in restoring traffic and profit margins, the stock may have the potential to recover. Conversely, if customer engagement weakens or costs remain high, downward pressure may persist, limiting any potential upside. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 8th of September 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned CBRL a sell grade with a hold action. On Monday, the 14th of July 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned CBRL a neutral grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 3rd of June 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned CBRL a neutral grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 23rd of May 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned CBRL a sell grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 7th of March 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned CBRL a sell grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Cracker Barrel Old Country Store stock a general neutral rating. They have assessed the price-to-earnings ratio as neutral, as well as the price-to-book value. In terms of return on investment, the analysts have also rated the stock as neutral. The following signals have been identified for Cracker Barrel Old Country Store. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Wednesday, the 10th of September, 2025, and so far it has risen by 0.85%. Further increases are indicated until a new top pivot is established. However, some negative signals have also been issued, which may influence the short-term development. The Cracker Barrel Old Country Store stock holds sell signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a more pessimistic forecast for the stock. Additionally, there is a general sell signal based on the relationship between the two signals, where the long-term average is above the short-term average. In the event of upward corrections, resistance is expected at levels of $50.86 and $56.43. A breakout above either of these levels will trigger buy signals. Furthermore, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Volume increased while prices fell yesterday, which may serve as an early warning, suggesting that the stock should be monitored more closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, sell signal. Pivots, buy signal, 6 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal, 10 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal, 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal, 16 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal, 34 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal, 13 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal, 13 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal, 7 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Cracker Barrel Old Country Store. Cracker Barrel Old Country Store finds support from accumulated volume at $49.17. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be expected when this support is tested. The stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility. With a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is considered to be high risk. Over the last day, the stock moved $2.28 between its high and low, which is a change of 4.63%. In the past week, the stock has seen an average daily volatility of 4.58%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Cracker Barrel Old Country Store, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A relatively low PE ratio might indicate that there are low expectations for the company's future, or that the stock is undervalued, suggesting a possible buying opportunity. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 17th of September 2025. Analyst consensus estimates stand at 78 cents. It is important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Cracker Barrel Old Country Store. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Cracker Barrel Old Country Store is at $54.40. If you do not own any shares, you might want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, This could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Cracker Barrel Old Country Store encounters its first support level at $49.17. If this support level holds, it could represent a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Cracker Barrel Old Country Store from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's take a look at some recent insider trades. On the 7th of August, 2025, Massimo Julie D. executed an insider sale of 688 shares of common stock. On the 22nd of May, 2025, Bramlage Stephen P. Jr. conducted an insider purchase of 1,288 shares of common stock. On the 21st of May, 2025, Bramlage Stephen P. Jr. executed an insider purchase of 0 shares. On the 7th of May, 2025, GMT Capital Corporation conducted an insider purchase of 53,000 shares of common stock. On the 1st of May, 2025, GMT Capital Corporation also executed an insider purchase of 35,607 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be positive with a ratio of 90.570. Overall, insiders purchased 689,047 shares and sold 19,485 shares in the last 100 trades. Our assessment of this stock is unfavorable, and there is currently no stop loss in place. Is Cracker Barrel Old Country Store stock a good buy? Cracker Barrel Old Country Store presents several negative signals and is currently situated within a broad and declining trend. Consequently, we anticipate it will continue to perform weakly over the next few days or weeks, leading us to maintain a negative evaluation of this stock. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems have determined that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Thursday, the 18th of September, we expect Cracker Barrel Old Country Store to open higher by approximately 50 cents and begin trading at $50.10. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from everyone here at Stock Invest.